All right, good morning. Today is the 6th of September 2017. I think I'm one and done for today. I um, I decided I think I'm just gonna do that one trade and be happy with what I did today. And so here's the rationale for my trade. Um, let's see. Let's start for the daily. Like always, I always start on the daily. You can see it's been up like what 5 days in a row, and I think I'm very convinced that this thing might hit about $51 here. Now I don't have the magic crystal ball, and I'm not making any trade recommendation and buy it. But I think this thing might hit to $51 just because weekly is looking pretty good. I don't even have a weekly on this chart. I'm gonna have to go get a clean chart, but in any event, so that's kind of my rationale is that okay, well, this thing has been running. Actually, it's about eight. This range is 82 cents. Today's range is 82 cents, and when I took it, so the opening drive was right here, very strong, and suddenly it's just cannot penetrate anything higher. So I was like, okay, well, if that's the case, then I believe I shorted on this green candle right here, um, and I figured, okay, well, I, I have enough room for wiggle room as far as supply and demand level is concerned. So this was a good criteria for me to fade the move, just because the low of this swing is 49.05, and I'm at shorting at 30. So I figured, okay, well, I have a pretty enough good margin for profit margin, and if this trend continues, then so at the time when I was trading this, imagine it was kind of like this, right? So it came up, and I said, okay, if this thing has enough margin for a level of demand, if this was a level of demand right here, if it's true, then that's like what 2010, what high around that area. You see, like 49.09. So, and I'm only trying to take 20 ticks. So I said, okay, well, this is a good risk reward for me, because if I'm willing to risk 10 to make 20, that's 2 to 1. So it met my trade criteria to short it. And like I said, the tape was also kind of weak. And then I actually got concerned with this candle when it popped like this, and then I felt a little better when, yeah, I thought there was a buying at 23. I thought that was support 23, 24. For a good while it was just kind of gyrating and it wasn't moving very much. So I was like, okay, well, I guess my risk reward's still intact, so I'm just gonna set it and forget it kind of trade, if that makes any sense. So anyways, so there was no magic to it. I just held on. I mean, I didn't move my stop, so my stop was at 40, and then I was trying to take 20 ticks. So I said, okay, well, it's gonna make it. Either it'll hit my target, or it'll hit my stop, because the margin is just, this trading range is enough. So anyhow, I was able to make that trade. Actually, made further than I was expecting. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not try not to guess where the low is going to be or where the bounce is. But those two rationales was enough for me to make this trade successful today. Anyhow, let's see what else. That's it. I think that's it for me today. I'm just wanted to journal my trade today. I did trade yesterday and lost 54 ticks, so I got about um, what 14 more ticks to recover for, and I mean it's early in the month. It's only the 6th, so I still got about what 18 days worth more of trading. So I just can't be sloppy, and and lose more. So as long as I come out ahead every month, that's okay. So anyhow, that's it for me. I am done for today. I'll take what I have now and be happy with it. Until then, I know there's several people over there had some questions, and so if you have any questions, just send me an email. I'm still I'm still paper trading, by the way. So I need to. This is no different to the top step rationale that I was telling you about. So basically, right here, right now, I'm trying to prove myself that I'm worthy to trade a real account, right? So even though I own the money and I'm not trading through a top step trader, I'm actually risking my own account. And the double-edged side of the sword for trading and having no manager constantly watching your back is that you can easily lose your money. So really, the thing is that you want to prove to yourself that you're actually able to perform and be profitable. So as long as you're not profitable in the trade, or you're not comfortable being profitable, then I suggest being in a simulated environment is kind of the best place to be in. And believe me, there is a transition phase between a real account and a simulated account, and this is no different to the top step trader. The only difference is I'm not paying for any combine. I mean, this thing is, this account that I open is free as long as you have some money in there. So why not take advantage of it, I guess. Anyhow, there was a question on the Top Step Trader for me, so I figured I'll include that in this video. Um, Anyways, that's it. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Am I good enough to start for next month or whatever? I'm starting to feel comfortable. Put it that way, to where I know I could risk my money again and you know start kind of slowly easing my way back into a real account. So I think that's key. That's key to kind of ride the wave when it comes to the learning curve, because what what I see people do is that, or at least the bloggers that's on here, is that they'll spin the hamster wheel thinking, oh, I'm gonna make it to this combine, I'm just gonna keep paying the $100 till I get it. But you know more often, um, what I would see is that yeah, you'll pass through the combine, and then they'll fail the FTP, and then they'll press that button, reset button or something, to an extra fee again to able to keep going, or just keep paying the combine fee. And the big reality is that instead of you paying that whatever fee it is, why don't you just save that one, put it into some kind of account, so every time you feel the need to reset, then instead of paying top step combine, pay yourself by putting in your bank account, and just keep practicing like this. I mean, there's a lot of software company out there would allow you to demo their software. Just buy the actual, just buy the actual, what is that, the data, the real data costs. And I think it would give you the same simulated, or it would give you the feel for actual trading. So and yeah, because there is a transition phase between the real money versus this money. I mean, this, you're probably not so, I mean, with this right here, I'm not so nervous to trade because I know it's fake. But that's the, if you have that kind of mindset, it's almost wrong, because you're not really taking it seriously, as opposed to, if you take this trading as a real account and you're actually keeping score of how well you're doing in a simulated account. you know so basically, if you could generate 20 ticks a day for 20 days, that's 4 grand, right? So divide that by 2, because in real life, that's probably how you would perform, if not probably worse. So what I'm saying is that, make sure you got this simulated portion nailed down to your head, and you get your strategy nailed down and everything else before you jump into the real account. So anyhow, so I think I took another 2 minutes there, but y'all have a great one. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video that I put together. Thank you.